off. I haven't prepped the nails or anything. I'm going to go ahead and get ready to prep like that. And we're all good. Alright. I'm just going to get the can. Alrighty. So I have my instructions here. And I'm going to grab my mask. Excuse my puppy in the background. So I have instructions for artificial nail prep. And I'm going to change my gloves because I have the old acrylic stuck to my gloves. Excuse me. Alright. Artificial nail, so we're going to prep the natural nail by removing the oil, cuticle from the nail plate, trim nails, buff nails, remove oil, and get ready for artificial nails. So I'm going to grab my tools. I had already used them a little bit earlier. I'm going to go ahead and re-sterilize them. I'm just recording right now. Re-sterilize all of my tools. And we're going to do a dry manicure, so I'm just going to start by pushing back the cuticle. Gently. I've already cut down her cuticles before, so we're doing a demonstration. We're not going to cut too much of her cuticle at all. Just pushing the cuticle back. Okay, pushing back on both hands. Okay. Now that we've gone ahead and pushed the cuticles back, I'm going to take my files and buff and shape and remove oil from the nail plates. I like to grab this one and then just kind of go like that, but since she has still some product on, so we need to make sure that we do a detailed job. I like to use this one to push them, to give it some etching and buff out the nail plate and push her cuticles back. He's too smart for his own good too. make sure you get all the product off as much as possible. Follow the growth line. Make sure you don't leave anything on the cuticle. Very gently. Just remove any old products you might have underneath her fingernail. Just lightly buffing to remove any shine and product that will keep the product from sticking. Let me know if you want to take a break at any point in time, okay? Okay. We could take a ride or go do something. Making sure that all of the cuticles are off the nail plate and any old product can be filed off. I'm using the coarse file, but very gently. But she still has some product on her nails. Yeah, some of it a little bit stuck to her fingers. Alright, and now I'm going to do the same thing to this side. Just come around, push the cuticle back. Follow the growth line. Just take a look at the excess product. He's still dealing with a cough, but he already finished all his medicine. He's been dealing with that for 2 weeks. When I took him to the vet, they gave him medicine, but he already finished it all. I'm gonna have to take him back. But when I took him, it was $200.
Yeah.
So, you know, I haven't even paid it off. I put it on my credit card. Cool. Buddy. Okay. Oh, sorry. Your thumb has a little bit more product on it than the other one, so. Sorry, I don't think he's gonna throw up on you.
Oh, that's just so sad.
I know. I'm sorry, buddy. I can't touch you right now because I'm doing some nails, but I will touch you later. Alright, so I went ahead and prepped them. This is where I would normally come in and remove any cuticle, but we already did her cuticles a few days ago when I did another set, and she really doesn't need them to be done again. There's always a little piece or two that might seem like could use some cutting, but after carefully inspecting, I can see she doesn't need much done to the cuticles at all. She doesn't really have cuticle to cut. So I like to do this and remove any powder, but because she has sensitive fingers, I'm going to do it with alcohol. Hopefully she won't scream at them. Sorry. I'm just removing all the oils and disinfecting her hand. The nails are still a little bit rough on top, but I like that for adhesion purposes. So, there we go. Now we're going to go ahead and measure her tips. What did I do with my tips? I'm sorry, buddy.
Right here, I'm gonna come.
Okay.
You know what they say when you sleep, it takes care of you when you sleep. You should get some rest.
You really should.
And drink lots of fluids.
Okay, so we're going to go ahead and measure her nail tips. This one was a little too small. Poor Coco. And this one looks perfect. See, if I have to push down on your finger, they say that's too tight. And right here, I don't have to push down at all. So that's going to be pinky. And then, let me see, number 7 is usually really good for you on this finger. But, oh look, it's small. 3, let's see. What number is this? 8. Oh, look at that. It fits perfectly. So that one, this is the pinky. That one's the next one.
It's called the ring finger.
The ring finger. Okay. Did that say 5 or 8? 5, okay. That's 8. And 8 goes right here. 5 goes right here. Okay. Make sure, yep. And then 6 will most likely fit this one.
The middle finger.
Look at that. Perfecto mondo.
No, I'm thinking of perfect first shot.
These tips really fit you good.
Yeah.
And then the 8.
I noticed that.
I gotta find and buy them again. The 8. I knew that was gonna fit, but actually a little small. But it might have to do the 7. That is the, how did the 8 get there? Oh, okay. 6, 5, 6. I think you might be a 5 again here. Does that feel too big?
No, that's fine. That's the thing with my fingers. Some of my fingers are like the same size. So it's like you have to use thin really twice.
And then your
Except for this thing that's not a finger.
Your thumb.
Which is not a finger, people. Remember that.
It's not a finger. Alrighty, that's gonna be supposed to be, nope, it's too small.
What?
So the world goes. It has to go from edge. Look at that, too. Almost, but still. I thought 3 would be bigger, but there we go. Perfect. Alright, so now that we got our tips measured out, I do like to put some primer on it to get all the adhesion going. And I grab my handy dandy nail glue. And we'll start applying this.
Go, go. Go, go. Go, go. We're talking to each other.
Woof.
I'm talking out there, huh?
Letting the world know, do not come in this house.
My mama is busy with her client.
Alright, since we already have this hand here, we're going to start with this hand. I'm going to grab my pinky.
Oh, technically it's my pinky.
I'm going to grab your pinky. Put a little dab of root. Come here at a 45-degree angle like they had showed me. And put it on there. And it does fit perfectly.
Well, you hope so, because we measured before we did it.
Nice.
I should put it that long, but that'd be really
You have it look really pretty on your nails because you have pretty hands, little fingers.
Yeah.
But your man would be like, what are you doing?
Yeah, he'll have to do everything for me, and I mean everything. I don't think he's gonna do that. Like, no, I ain't doing that. So go ahead, break it and try and do it yourself.
Oh, that's so pretty. And that's so.
When I go home, my nails I just be like, what were you thinking? I was thinking that it was cute for the time being, but now I don't know.
I don't know because I gotta take a shower and wash my hair and it's gonna get all tangled.
Well, I have to wash my hair and help me with the bathroom and open the door for me. Yeah.
It's gonna be like a lady. And I got my thumb.
Oh no! Oh, it's coming off.
Yes, I was trying to avoid that.
That was funny. Oh no!
Dang it. A little tiny piece of alternate iron to make this dry in there. Oh, sorry. I think it's coming on. So. Alright. Let me know. It's still on there?
Oh. Oh.
I don't think so, yeah. Yeah, pretty much made sure. Okie dokie. Okay. And what's that?
I want to know who came with the rules that the thumb had a finger.
I know, right?
How's it like, and what is it? It's on the hand with the finger. It's not a finger anymore. What is it?
I know, right?
It's the one. It's just the one that sits there.
Next. Okay, pinky. Pinky, pinky, pinky.
The ring finger.
Yeah, ring finger. I now pronounce me officially your nail tech. This one. What is this one called? The index?
No.
The middle finger.
The bad finger. The one they call giving you the verb when you pick it at somebody.
Right?
Bad finger. Never stick it up at anybody. Mama taught you red now, I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
And this is the index finger.
This is the index finger.
So that's what you point with. This is the finger you're always pointing with. That's why it's called index finger. I think. I don't know. I guess this one's called pinky because it's the smallest.
Could be.
And then once again, the thumb, not a finger.
Last but not least, the non-finger.
Non-finger. There's pinky finger, ring finger, middle finger, index finger, and thumb. They don't say thumb finger.
All right, now you can. Those are my nail tips that I have been applied.
I'm not leaving them this long, don't worry.
Then we're gonna go ahead and change to a different file so that we can do the blending. The blending, the shaping. This is a good one for that. We just want to make sure that we blend that artificial nail. Oh, shouldn't we cut them first? we went through this before. Do you want to cut them short? Shorter than short?
Oh no.
Let's see.
Not that one, the other one.
This one?
No, woman.
This one?
Let me see this. Oh yeah, you're on the right one, not mine.
Okay.
Forward three, no forward three. I'll try three. There.
Okay. Just trying to see if my video converted. Okay.
Never again.
Okay. There we go. There we go. I'm getting better at using this thing. There we go.
Well, you should. I mean, the hassle for you to learn how to use it in the first place.
Oh no!
Oh no.
Did it come off?
No.
I just don't want the nail itself to come off. Okay.
I'll have to fix it.
Yeah, we'll fix it.
I believe it wasn't coming down, you know. Okay.
Now we get to hold the hand like a certain way so that they can all be perfect. They're in the same perfect shape. So if I just go like that. Ah! Why do I have trouble with this one?
You don't like you.
I don't like doing this particular finger. Okay.
You're gonna have to iron that out and both. They're both slanted.
Yeah, I will.
Let's fix that one.
Okay,
That
so
one's
then we're blending.
Yeah, fix that one, but that one's perfect. Okay. They're all slanted.
Once we get the acrylic, they won't be. I mean, I'll shape them.
Yeah. I guess funny.
So it's just blending. Yeah, sorry, I'm listening.
No,
Just
it's funny because Well, slanted a little bit.
I know.
Except for one, which I believe is the ring finger. You got those perfect.
Oh, it wasn't me, it's the machine. They didn't want to do it.
It's not a machine, technically. It doesn't take
I'm trying to
batteries.
find the best file I like for this whole situation. I think this is the one I used the last time. Yeah, I like this one.
That one likes to hurt me sometimes.
I know. I'll be careful. Just trying to get all the shine. No more shine.
Well, you're gonna have to be careful with some thumb on this hand and the index finger ring finger on this one.
Okay. You want any particular shape?
I'm pretty content with the square shape.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Because you know, I'll probably mess it up if I try. Thank you for making it easy for me.
No, that's not what I was thinking, but I'm content with the square shape. I mean, the square
Okay.
shape ever since I started doing it now, so I'm content with that. I don't know what's the shape.
So we're gonna go ahead and follow the curl line, blend it in, blend it up, and come around this way and remove the shine.
She is making progress, people. She is getting a whole lot better on doing acrylic nails.
Good.
If she wasn't, I would not come back.
Thank you. That's cute. I'm gonna go ahead and just follow that road. I'm gonna go ahead and just use this to blend. Pick up the shine. Blend over here. That's where the little piece of plastic was. I don't see it there anymore. Pick up it ain't there anymore. Double, triple sure. Come on. Just take off the shine. Nice. Curl line. I didn't think I would ever be able to do this, and look at me now. I'm taking off all the shine. Go ahead and file her down. that one side is done. Then we're gonna blend this side.
I think this is shorter than what I got last time.
I think it is a little bit shorter.
Just one by one. It is shorter by one.
This is the one that I have to be careful with.
Yeah. Or else I'm gonna bleed out all the gush and whatever else is in the finger. All the stuffing. Not full stuff, I'm not finger.
Just gonna take off all the shine. Oh, did I file it?
What?
Like, I forgot to file the actual nail, like I did the other one. How's your daughter called you? Is she okay?
Well, she's fine.
Okay. If she's not fine, she'll call you, right?
Oh, yeah. You didn't call me or call Mark.
Right.
But she knows she really calls Mark because Mark's soft with her.
Aww.
Mommy's not so soft with her. Mark hates to tell her no, even though she needs to hear it from him. I'm like, Mark, you came in this life and you knew that you were called Daddy. He goes, well, yeah, I know it's called Daddy because I'm gonna win. I was like, yeah. Anyways, now you're Daddy, so now you have to act like Daddy. You can't tell Mommy all the time when she does something bad.
Don't put the burden on me. Put some
then
discipline on that
like,
girl.
this is what he does. She'll do something, like, I guess, bad that he's considered bad. And I'll be taking a nap because I am tired. Like I told you, I have no iron and it gets to make you tired, right?
Yeah.
So, I'll take a nap and he'll literally wake me up or wait for me to wake up and say, hey, Adrian, do this. I'm like, okay, and what did you do about it? And he goes, I didn't do nothing. I was like, and why not? He's like, I don't know how to discipline. I'm like, you discipline her when you think you should discipline her. She's your daughter too. He's like, yeah, not biologically. I was like, biologically or not, she's still your daughter.
She ain't gonna have no other daddy. You want another man telling her what to do?
If I said that, he'd be like, oh, hell no.
But, honestly, I heard from a report that, from a report by psychology that, men should spoil their daughters. And when they mean spoil, I mean, they mean spoil rotten. Like mothers, men, okay, doesn't mean that they're just letting, men, when it comes to boys, the mother can teach the boy manners.
Yeah.
She can teach him a lot of things, right?
Yeah.
But she really cannot teach him how to be a man. She
No.
can't. No matter how much she tries, if he's around another man, that's how he's going to model how to be a man. But when it comes to daughters, so yeah, he has to discipline his sons, put them straight, but they say that he should spoil her rotten. Why, you say? Because with daughters, when it comes to men, they say that the same way that the father treats you, she's not going to let anybody else treat her worse than that. My father would never treat me that way, so
Oh, my daddy
Yeah.
gave me everything I wanted.
Oh, didn't work, huh?
Like, if my mom said no, I would go to my daddy, he would, like, say yes. And
So, if when you were growing up, if you met a guy who did worse for you, would you put up with that?
no.
Yeah, because your daddy was give you everything you want. Why would you take anything less from any other man?
Exactly. I mean, every man I've been with, for the most part, has treated like a princess.
Aww.
So it's like, okay, I'm good with that.
You see, and these fine girls.
Like, I don't expect the guys to spend all their money on me, but I mean, buy me flowers or something.
Yeah, I hear you.
I don't even care they're fake flowers. At least you thought of me.
Exactly.
And that's what, like, that's what makes Mark so upset. Around like my birthday or Valentine's Day, he can't get me flowers because he doesn't spend all the money on bills and stuff. And I'm like, Mark, I don't need nothing. I'm fine with what I get, okay?
Oh, sweet.
And he's like, I know, I said I'll get you something. I'm like, oh, I know you do, but by the time you know it, we don't have any money.
So now that we have blended, because he brings in the money, right?
Yes.
Because you have the place, right?
He has he gets SSI, so.
Sorry. You don't get any check?
I used to get child support for a job, but he stopped doing that.
But you don't get Social Security for your back or
I
anything for your-
tried. I tried to get Social Security and they denied me, so.
Why?
For the sole factor, at the time I wasn't taking any medication, and they said, oh, it's a good SSI, you need to be on medication. I was like, what medication do I need to take for you to know that I have a bad back? I have proof that I
You walk like that? How they...
well, this is before I walked so bad.
Oh, okay.
I was like, I had proof that back when I was growing up, I had a back brace. I have proof that my back is shaped like an upside down backwards S. I have a bone spur in my right knee. I have chronic pain in both of my knees and my lower back. What more do you want? Medication is not going to take care of this.
Wow.
I was like, you think medication takes care of everything? I had to go to the cancer specialist to get iron injected into my body with a freaking needle.
So they approved you for Section 8 at least, right?
Yeah, well,
And do you have that forever?
I would think so, but I think I got it because of my mom.
Oh, wow. And do you get food stamps?
I do get food stamps.
And do you get the other thing, the money, the SNAP or whatever?
No, I used to get cash assistance, but that was just too much of my time.
Oh, gosh. Unreal. I can't believe you don't get any assistance with a child.
And like even cash assistance doesn't really matter. You're like only $200 a month, and it's like, how am I supposed to support my child and myself with $200 a month?
You can't. You can't.
I'm like, she needs clothes because she's growing like a weed.
Right.
I need stuff for myself because I'm growing, just not in the right places.
I hear you, girl.
I mean,
I just like to move this over here because that's my plastic barrier. And we're going to go ahead and start applying the acrylico.
that one.
This is a clear. Is that what you want?
Yes.
You want,
Yeah.
or you want the pink?
That's what I want.
Okay.
I was just saying.
Okay, making sure. Gotta make sure my client's happy.
Happy,
So once we go ahead and put this here.
happy, joy, joy, happy, joy, joy. That's off of what, Ren and Stimpy? I wonder who came up with Ren and Stimpy. Ren
I
is
don't
like,
know.
Ren
To be
is,
honest, I never even watched the show. My son was
Ren
really
is a chihuahua.
Oh,
And
wow.
Stimpy the cat.
Oh, okay.
Don't know what kind of cat. I think he's a retarded cat, but he's a cat.
Right.
Stimpy is kind of like a dope, and Ren, the chihuahua,
Mm-hmm.
it's kind of like he thinks he's all that and he knows everything and everything, you know, like Coco.
Oh, like my Coco.
No, like because they talk, because they don't bark or meow or whatever.
Right.
So it's like he always calls Stimpy an idiot.
Oh, wow.
So I guess Stimpy's the cat idiot. And Ren is supposed to like, Stimpy always says, oh Ren, you're so smart, something like that. So it's like, it's a really weird show. You will watch it and think it's not meant for children, but it is.
Wow.
I don't know how that works.
I don't know.
Well, they stopped doing it on TV, so no more than Stimpy. The one watching Stimpy, you have to find on YouTube or something.
Oh.
And then they have Invader Zim, which is like, you think about it, it's more of a boy cartoon than a girl cartoon, but I used to watch it all the time.
Mm.
It's an alien. Who doesn't like aliens?
Oh, wow. I never watched those shows too much.
Well, Invader Zim is an alien that had a mission. So he went down to Earth, and he had to pose as a human to go to school.
Oh, wow.
So he had to make his house look like a human house. He got 2 human robot parents, so whenever somebody was human came over, they would answer the door. Invader Zim had like pink eyes, so when he went to school he had to put on like human eyes, dress like a human, and act like a human. It was totally cool.
Oh, wow.
And I drew him recently, actually. I draw pictures for my friend Johnny because he can't, he lives in Spring Hill, so he really can't make it down here that often. And he enjoys when I draw for him. So I draw him all these pictures and I mail them to him, and I drew Invader Zim for him because he used to love that show. So I was like, I'm going to attempt to draw Invader Zim. I actually drew Togepi, which is a Pokemon. And I did a pretty darn good job.
Oh, wow. That's nice.
And it was my first time doing Togepi too.
I'm telling you, when we like what we're doing, it's not really, you get the hang of it. The more you draw, the better you get at it too.
Yeah. The sun drawing was so difficult because it has so much detail to it.
Yeah, that's true.
And it's like, how am I supposed to do this? I mean, the one drawing I can't do is Mewtwo, which is another Pokemon. Is his face structure though that I can't do.
Okay.
I mean, a couple of days ago, not a couple of days ago, like last couple of weeks, I drew a dragon for the first time.
Oh, nice.
And I did a pretty good dragon. Pretty good.
Oh, wow.
And then my daughter wants to copy me.
Of course.
She's like, oh, you too, Jen, I want to touch anything. I'm like, you're lucky you're my daughter. I don't care if you copy me.
That's what she does, copy. That's what they do. They copy us.
Well, not any drama. She likes to, if she can't figure out what to draw, then yes, she'll copy, but the other things, she's really independent.
Oh,
I mean, you go over and you, like, see her and she'll be like, oh no, I did this all myself. She likes to cook too, but she can't do that by herself.
Right.
So she's like, how about I do it and you watch me? So Mark will go in the kitchen and watch her.
Nice.
Oh, like, hey, Johnny, you can't go in there by yourself. She's like, if I could, I'll make you breakfast. So I was like, well, that's cool, but I'm not going to have you use the stove by yourself.
Let's see. Well, when she gets older, she's going to be cooking you breakfast, girl.
I hope so. She actually told me she's older, she's going to get a house with 16 bathrooms.
Because you have to share.
She hates this one bathroom situation. She's like, who's in the bathroom? I'm like, Daddy. She's like, oh, Daddy, you're almost done. I have to go. And he's like, I go crying here. She's like, oh. I'm like, Adrian, let's chill.
How many people live in your house?
It's me, Mark, Adriana, and his mom.
Oh, okay.
24. But his mom's normally at work from like 2 to 8.
Yeah.
So from 2 to 8, if she needs to go to the bathroom, his mom's not the problem.
Right, right.
But Mark is lactose intolerant.
You got
So
it.
if he had anything like ice cream, milk, cheese, eggs,
He's gonna be in that.
whatever, orange juice. He can't drink orange juice. He's gonna be on the toilet all day. Even coffee makes him go to the bathroom because of the creamer that he puts in.
Oh, wow.
But that's no in the morning. Adrian wants to work yet.
Yeah, yeah. You shouldn't put creamer in there.
Well, you can't have raw creamer. That's like his daily.
Well, they have
routine.
almond milk. It's really not bad for creamer.
Yeah, but he prefers the creamer.
Yeah.
He had the almond milk before, but he prefers the creamer. Adriana actually would put almond milk in her cereal.
Oh, okay.
Which I was like, oh, Adriana actually tried almond milk. But Adriana is not really the one to really try stuff, but she's getting better at it, actually. Last night she tried, they made fresh chicken. So they put something on it, and I forgot what it was, but it was something that Adriana never had before. So Adriana was like, I want to taste it. So Mark's mom was like, oh yeah, sure you can taste it. I'm not going to say no to that. So she tasted it and she liked it.
Nice.
So she ate that for dinner last night. And I had chicken nuggets from the store.
Nice, nice.
Can't make them that crispy at home, but it's still the same thing. I still like it. I'm not going to bite the hand that feeds me.
That's right. Little layers on top, just a little bit.
So there's sometimes that Mark will cook and there's sometimes that his mom will cook, so I
Nice.
appreciate it. I'm not going to be like, oh, your cooking sucks.
No, definitely. I mean, if they're willing to do it.
And they're like, you don't have to cook for your period. I'm like, oh, I know, but your cooking sucks.
She said that?
No, if I was to say that, she probably would say that.
No.
Like, if I was to say your cooking sucks, she probably would be like, well, I don't have to cook for you. Well, let's get Marco cook for me. But Adrian's biological father is not really a bad guy. It's just he didn't really make really good choices.
Well, has it been a while since he's still getting in trouble?
No, he's not. I always. The one thing he's doing that he's not supposed to do is not paying child support.
Yeah.
And he really should. Are you doing this thing?
No. Okay, so he's not doing that part.
He hasn't been paying child support for I think almost a year or two.
Does he work?
I don't know. He lives up in Arkansas.
Oh, okay.
I mean, he was working, but then he quit that job and he was working under the table. And when you work under the table, they don't know exactly where you're working because it's under the table.
Right, right.
But he said, I did talk to him, and he said that he was going to come down back. He was thinking about coming back down to Florida for work.
Okay.
I guess there's not enough in Arkansas that benefits him.
Got it.
So I was like, okay, well, I guess you gotta do what's best for you, huh? I'm sorry.
Does he have other kids?
Yes.
Okay.
Adrian's his first, though.
Okay.
So he had another kid he had to give up the rights to because the people took that kid away and they said that the father and mother were unfit to be father and mothers to that child. So that he had to write away his rights for that child. He does have 2 other children that were in Arkansas, which I'm like really good friends with the mother, so.
Okay.
So I'm like, hey, Johnny, you do have siblings, they just have siblings in Arkansas. Because she's just like, she begs me more. She's like, I want a little sister. I'm like, it doesn't work that way. And she goes, what happened to the stork? I was like, you're going to school. They're teaching you exactly where babies come from. So don't act like the stork is real.
Exactly.
Like, now they're starting human growth and development in 5th grade.
Wow.
So I'm not going to say no. Because kids nowadays, 8, 9, 10, are having sexual intercourse.
They really are, dude. It's insane.
And it's like, it's no longer teen mom, it's kid mom, you know?
Yeah.
But it's like, you know, they're teaching her about the penis and the vagina and all the parts on it, you know, like the testosterone and stuff and ovary and stuff. And she's like, she feels so uncomfortable saying penis.
That's
It's
so
funny though. And she's like, well, they were teaching us at the end of 4th grade, so we're ready for 5th grade when we have it. I'm like, yeah, I know. And then she was like, when did you have it? I was like, in 6th grade. She was like,
How old were you?
In 6th grade?
Yeah.
12?
Yeah, I was 11, so I just wanted to see if it was like around the same age.
Yeah, but she's only 10, about to be 11 in March. And I'm like,
Yeah.
I mean, Adriana's the kind of girl who's not going to do something stupid like that, but
You never know.
if she does,
I don't think that
she's ready
it's like
for
they
it.
would do anything stupid, but sometimes people take advantage, you know,
yeah.
of someone's innocence.
I told my friend, I was like, you know, if Adriana had a boyfriend the age of 21 and had the baby at the age of 21, it's not going to yell at her because that's when I had her. Or 22. I was like, so me yelling at her is basically yelling at myself.
Right.
I was like, oh, yeah, I'm gonna like help her. You know, I'm not gonna turn her away and say get the F out of my house because, you know, you're pregnant. I don't want you in my house anymore. No, I'm not gonna do that to my daughter.
That would be
She's
cool.
my only daughter. And like the same thing with Adriana talking about being a lesbian. She was like, so if I was a lesbian, you would still support me and everything, love me. I was like, yeah, of course, you're my daughter. Well, I'm not gonna turn you away because you like girls and you're a girl yourself. Like the same thing with Sharon, her daughter, which is now Chad, no longer Chastity. And she, for a little while, she was not all cool with Chastity changing the sex that she was because she wanted a boy. But after a while, she got over it and she was like, well, this is my kid, so.
Yeah, you really can't do much about it. It's that person's choice.
I mean, if you don't feel comfortable in your own body, you don't feel comfortable in your own body. There's nothing you can do about that.
Exactly.
If you like the same sex, you like the same sex. So there's nothing you can do about that either. So I don't know. But Adriana has a friend named Michelle, and she's big, like, I guess she's a lesbian too. She's 11. I think she got held back. Either she's 11 or she was terminal. She's going in 6th grade, I think.
Interesting.
But she was like, my friend Michelle did that and this and that. And she was like, she'll tell her mom, but she won't tell her dad. And I was like, why is that? She's like, because she's afraid that her dad won't support her. Her dad, it sounds so horrible. Supposedly, Adriana said that Michelle is part Mexican. even though she don't look at what, you know, the color and whatever, her skin. And that he says around Cinco de Mayo or something that he like sounds like a total racist bastard against her, and I'm like, why the fuck would you do that to your daughter?
Yeah, some parents are very cold.
I'm like, unless that's her stepdad, then, you know, he's just being a dick. Because that's his stepdaughter. But I was like, I don't understand why some stepdads do that. My friend's stepdad, his mom's actually getting a divorce from him because the way he acts and everything. Like, she like, when they were dating, he was fine. And that's usually how it is. When you're dating somebody, they're fine. But when it gets more like, intimate, it's like, gets a little more rough. And when you're, like, married, it's, like, totally different.
Right.
See, I already claimed that me and Mark are married, and nothing has changed. But I guess it's different when you actually go through the courthouse and go through all the papers and stuff. But then if I do that, his SSI will actually get lowered.
No, you don't.
And we're already struggling with paying our bill.
It would be great if you can get some assistance.
I know, and my stepdad was actually trying that before he died. But
There's got to be something they can do for you because I find it hard to believe that you don't have assistance. Like, it's obvious you
well, I
can't
got
work.
assistance, and my stepdad was helping me, and it's like my stepdad leaves, and I don't have help.
Right.
Because, like, it was him that had the car that drove me everywhere I had to go. It was him that knew exactly what I had to do, exactly who I had to go see about this stuff.
And you say he passed away?
Yeah, he passed away. He passed away from cancer, stage 4 or 5, I think.
Oh my gosh.
But he went to the doctor to get a shot injected in his back and a shot injected in both his knees because it was chronic pain and stuff. And he passed away shortly after my mom did.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
I think he passed away because after that he was like, my mom is gone, so I have no reason to really stay alive. I think he's still alive because my mom. If you knew my mom, you would know why he had to stay alive.
Yeah.
My mom's not the best person in hell. She had a problem with her leg.
Alright, so now go ahead and show them that I put the acrylic on the nails. I'm going to go ahead and shape and buff it all out. And that's for my this is okay. That's okie dokie. Just follow the blue line.
Okay, I already showed you.
Okie dokie.
That's my sister's
There's
saying.
supposed to be a faster way to do this. Like I go this one, and then 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 I go this one. Ooh, that looks so cute. And then I go this one. Oh my gosh, so much better than the last one. I'm getting a little bit better every time. And then I go this one. And then I'm just going to make sure it's all even on the top. Sorry. Sorry. I don't like that.
I guess your plus finance is quite far.
Wow. Sorry, I just gotta get it. Oh my god, so much better. I'm so stoked by this set. And then we did that. did this all by myself.
All
All
by
by
myself.
myself, I accomplished something. I should create Disney songs. Nothing I said I would. You're just a girl, you can't do that. But I showed him. I hit that bat, made a home run. 'Cause I'm just cool like that. And that's when they said I couldn't do that.
Yeah, I heard that a lot. You wanna know what my teachers then told me?
What?
Like every teacher I then had since
What?
I was in SLB classes, right? They said you guys would never have babies
What?
because it was so fast that we couldn't handle it or something.
They didn't think you were mentally capable.
Yeah. So even in college, the college I went to down here, Richmond, I had a journal. I came back. I threw them out.
No, that's awesome.
I basically rubbed it in their face. I told my friend, I was like, let's go see Miss Jaffrey, I think her name was. And I was like, she was like, why do you want to see her? She wasn't your teacher. I was like, yeah, I know. And she's like, why do you, she's like, what's the real reason why you want to see her? I was like, rubbing her face that like actually had a baby and that she's growing just fine.
Right. Yay, they're not thick like chiclets. Alright, let me start on this side and do that thing I did before. One, two. Ooh, see that? I needed it. 3. That one don't need it so much. 4. Let's see, this one needs it. 5. And then on this side, 1, 2. Let me see, this one needs it. 3. Sorry. 4.
Just trying to find my finger down. I'm my fingernail.
She's so nice to me. She puts up with a lot. And there's a little terrorist already started screaming and yelping. Alright.
I'm used to family life. I grew up with a Puerto Rican family. Or should I say New York freaking family? That's the worst. Because New Yorkers are loud. And if you're Puerto Rican, you're just batshit crazy.
Alright.
So put that together and what do you got?
Crazy Puerto Rican. Crazy New York.
You know I'm crazy New York Rican.
I feel like this is a little thicker than the norm, but
Oh my gosh, I was working for this thrift shop, which was for the cash assistance thing, and he said that like the manager or whatever, the boss man, my boss, he was like, you know what? I was like, huh? He was like, your New York side comes out when you ever get mad. I was like, what do you mean when New York side comes out every time you're mad? He's like, you start like pacing and you start just yelling like if you were outside or something. And I think he's throwing a little bit of Spanish words in there too. I was like, I don't know a lot of Spanish words. He's like, well, I hear some. I'm like, well, I'm sorry, I don't mean to do it. So I don't realize I'm doing it sometimes.
Right?
But,
He didn't like Spanish
yeah.
people?
No, he didn't. I was like, but working here, it's bound to come out. And he knew I had a lot of frustration. So he curled me in the back while the furniture was and gave me a crowbar to beat down on the furniture.
Oh, wow.
Because to put in the trash can, you need to beat it down because you couldn't put it in there all together. Like, put all together. So
Right.
it was like, it was this nice dresser, but we couldn't sell it because it had a hole in it. So he's like, I hit him the first time, he's like, oh, come on, that can't be our frustration. I was like, what, I don't know what you want me to, like, do. And he's like, think about all the boyfriends that ever cheated on you or did something wrong on you. Think about your mom telling you for no reason, telling you how to raise your daughter. Anything like that. And so he said that, and I started like, going crazy on this furniture. He's like, see, I knew you were doing it. I was like, oh, what? I was like, I don't know if I should take it as a compliment or not. But me and him actually came tight.
Oh, good.
I still talk to him. Even though he's no longer with us, I still talk to him.
That's good. Alright, after this you can go ahead and wash your hands really briefly, and then we can go ahead and start the painting. Alright, let me know if you're happy, if you need anything else.